I put my mother through hell. She worked so hard as a nurse all her life. I messed her retirement up with a bad drug addiction and let the devil into my life and put her through to the point where she had to sleep with her money between her legs. Couldn't have a bank account because I was bouncing checks, taking people shopping with her credit cards, and I cannot forgive myself for what I put her through. I just can't. And it's so hard.
It has been said in different ways that God is light in the darkest hours. And when housing and food are hard to come by, either because of the cruelties of the world or personal failings, people living on the street or in shelters often turn to the power of prayer and the power of hope. These things are not luxuries. They are lifelines.
You gotta have faith when you're out here. You know, we've had many people approach us that are, have like a Christian faith or whatever, and they help us because they're like, God cares about you.
You know what?
Even
I
though
got
you're
blessed.
in the
I got
street.
blessed everybody that blessed us.
Perhaps even more important, the homeless often seek the power of forgiveness, something that can only come from God Himself.
God forgave me. She forgave me. Even after what I put her through. Who helps me? God helps me. God helps those who help themselves. And I'm not really feeling sorry for myself anymore.
So when it would be so easy to feel victimized and abandoned, how does faith in God take root?
In human suffering, generally one of two things happen. One, a person runs away from God, or two, a person runs towards God. Same thing with funerals. At death, some people, for a time, perhaps, abandon God because the pain is too deep. And others run too because they need someone to hold on to. They need someone to give them the strength to get through it. So what I find in homelessness is more of this. More a person wanting to hold on and come closer. They know there's more. Many of them, they feel loved. And they have a deep relationship with God, a deep spirituality, many of them. So I would say rather than feeling rejected, which maybe they've gone through that, but so many of them, they have a joy that some of the wealthiest people in the world will never know.
For many, faith becomes a refuge, a sanctuary of the spirit, providing warmth and courage when everything else is stripped away. It is this unshakable faith that helps our homeless neighbors to rise each morning and to get through each day. And the knowledge of God's unwavering love? Well, that's something we all can embrace.